Okay, so you may be wondering, why does the neighborhood insurance lady have on a baseball cap, and why is it turned backwards? I guess that's a bit out of character for me, probably a bit out of character for the channel, but actually it's not out of character for me, because when I was younger, like in my teen years, maybe even early 20s, mostly teens, I was a big hat person. So I mean, baseball caps, bucket hats, scullies, all types of hats. I was into hats, right? So anyway, this video is about perception, and I mentioned on my videos before that my father's nickname was Ace, right? So since he transitioned, my little brother who got me the hat, shout out to the best little brother in the world, he goes by the name of Baby Ace, and I go by the name of Lady Ace. And I decided to shoot this video wearing this hat, and I have it backwards so that you can read that it says Lady Ace. But I'm shooting this video wearing this hat because I had someone say to me, and it was a well-intended person, like they didn't really mean, their intentions were good. And they said to me that, because like I mentioned to you that I have the website now, and they said to me, this is before the website was published, that they don't feel like pink and green aces. They said aces, but I don't have actual aces on my website. I have spades. People often mix up the two. I get it. But they said I don't think that pink and green aces sends the message of a trustworthy life insurance agent, right? And I get how perceptions can influence your business. I get it. And I also get that if I actually had like the actual Ace of Spades playing cards on my website, how it could probably give off an image of, is she gambling away is she gambling, our money? Although money rarely ever touches my hands. Very, very rarely I may meet with a client in person and, they have to give me an actual check that has to be submitted to the company. But that's very rare. Most of the time the applications are done and the person leaves their, bank account information and the company drafts it directly. I have very little to do with the actual payment part of it, right? So anyway, the person said that, and the reason that my spades aren't going anywhere, my spades will be a part of any and every business that I have. And in most cases, either a spade or the name Ace will be a part of any business that I have. And the reason for that is that my father's nickname was Ace, and I used the hashtag Forever Ace, and as long as I'm still breathing, I will rep my father. So Forever Ace, right? And also, Daddy was big on business. Like, he loved business. Business was his thing. He ran a successful business for many years. So it's kind of an honor for me for his name or something that represents him to be a part of my business, right? But not only, so this video isn't really about him, and it's not even really about me explaining why I choose to use my spades or use the name Ace in my business names. But this video is more so about, I know that I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea as a life insurance agent, and that's fine, right? The clients who are for me are the clients who are for me. But I like to think that what I bring to my business or my businesses, whichever, business that I'm engaging in, because y'all know I do other stuff other than life insurance, but I bring me to whatever I do, right? So if I'm scared to use my spades, my spades, because it doesn't make for, and my website looks very professional. I mean, it does have the spade images on there. They're not, they don't just jump straight out at you, they're kind of like off to the side, and they're a little subtle, but they're there, and that's good enough for me. And I've been a life insurance agent for quite a while. I've had red, black, and green locks. My locks are right now, you can't really tell, but they're army green. They've been multicolored. I get on these videos, and most of my videos I'm wearing great big earrings because that's me. Like, I like big earrings. I like for my locks to be colored. They were blue around the time that I was announcing the sex of the baby. They were blue. So I'm going to bring me to everything that I do, because if I'm not being authentic, if I'm not being me, then I'm being some version of myself I'm not even being myself. So how can I run my business and I be authentic to my clients if I'm not being true to who I am? So like I said, I feel like what I bring to my life insurance business that no other agent has is me. They bring themselves to their business. I bring myself to my business. If you have a business, hopefully you bring yourself to your business, and it draws and attracts the right clients and customers for you, right? And I feel like I do pretty well in whatever business I venture off into, and I would like to credit me being me as part of why I do well. I remember, I'm in a lot of life insurance groups, and there was an agent, and she had gotten a short haircut. She always wore her haircut short, but she would normally wear it a little fuller in her face, like down some, so she could do like a swoop type thing, I guess, and kind of like tapered on the sides and in the back. So when she got this last haircut, it was like really short, like boy short, and she wore it kind of like spiky on the top. And she came in there and she posted her haircut, and she was like, I really love my haircut. But her significant other mentioned something about how her clients might look at her with this haircut, right? And she said that she actually had the thought when she got the haircut, she loved it, but then she thought about it, how am I going to present as a life insurance agent? And then when she went home, her significant other kind of mentioned the same thing, so she was really feeling self-conscious about it, and she was asking us, do you think this cut is unprofessional for a life insurance agent? So that was the best thread. That was like one of the best threads that I've ever read in one of the life insurance groups, because people came in, they were posting pictures of themselves. Some of them had whole sleeve tattoos. They were just not your typical, life insurance agent. My very first life insurance agent, he was a very buttoned up guy. He wore a suit and tie. He carried his briefcase, very, I guess, what you would think about when you think about professional in office and money management and stuff like that, right? But this thread was full of agents that were nothing like that, and I loved it because I don't do stuffy. And not saying that professional is stuffy. I can dress for the occasion. I have worn the business suits. I have business suits. At one point I used to dress like that going to work almost every day. But then the environment that my job was in, and it was like a lot of dust and a whole bunch of other foolishness. I wasn't messing up good clothes going in there dressed like that every day. So that has long been gone. But, it's not required. And I like to think that my clients trust me because they know that I'm real. I'm not trying to be someone who I'm not. And I'm going to represent my father in just about everything that I do. And people know that and they respect it. And if you go to my website and I have these spades on there, and to you that doesn't come across as a trustworthy life insurance agent, then maybe the neighborhood insurance lady isn't the life insurance agent for you. And that's fine, because I have clients that may not be the client for me. Everything is about relationships. Everybody's energy doesn't mesh. There are going to be things about, me that turn some people off. There are going to be things that draw some people to me. And in everything, it's all about, the chemistry and the fit. So if I'm not the fit for you because I get on this video and I wear a Lady Ace hat or I have spades on my website, then have a nice day. I welcome you to find the agent that is for you. And if I'm not her, that's fine. I respect that. So until next time, it's the neighborhood insurance lady, aka Lady Ace, wishing you love, laughter, and life insurance. I'll talk to you next time.